All right, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone, wherewith you are connecting with me live this Friday right here in Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. Yes, on camera, I know you can see a very beautiful structure on camera. And this is a 5-bedroom duplex right here in Benin City. And I did a video about this project before the plastering. And for those people who follow us carefully, yes, you would attest to the fact that we did a record about how this project was executed with an appreciable amount of about 16.5 million before the plastering. But very quickly, I want to just quickly appreciate everyone who has taken time to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so very much. And if you're yet to subscribe to our channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly hit the subscribe button right about now to subscribe to our channel. I know so many people desire to have the structure of their own right here in Benin City and also out the shores of Edo State. But majorly, um, many people have been faced with a whole lot of challenges, such as how do I get the right people to manage my project for me? How am I sure that, yes, especially the issue of trust, how am I sure that the 10 bags of cement they said they want to use, that's what exactly they are using, and so forth. To be honest, I must tell you the truth that currently building in Nigeria is very, very much expensive. But there is a solution. The solution is to get to the project before the right people. And I often say this before now, so many people have been executing projects. So it's not about you having 10 bags of cement on your site. It's not about you having 15 bags of cement on your site. It's about who is using the 10 bags of cement. It's about who is using the 15 bags of cement. And that is what we actually tell on your project. As currently as we speak, we have taken this project to this phase. Yes, you should know the normal routine. As soon as you've been able to erect your carcass, that's your carcass is from your foundation to the roofing stage. Yes, the carcass. And afterwards, there are some certain things we have to carry out as far as you have gotten to this stage. So very quickly, trust me, I have on set someone very expected. As you can see, I'm getting closer gradually. Very expected. He's no other person than the executive director of seed engineering, in person of Pastor. Are you a pastor, sir? Where did you get that? I don't know. Probably you plan being a pastor. You don't. Oh, you don't plan being a pastor.
It's not in the radar.
Oh, you want to be an engineer? All right. So we're having engineer Edwin. We have an engineer Edwin. He's the man in charge of those projects from foundation to where we've gotten to right now. And for me, excited that
Too
a
far
young
from the
man,
mic.
I'm excited that a young man is achieving this height. And Engineer Edwin, you have the floor.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Vaughn. It's been a while.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Well, as you can see from the last time we visited this site till now, a whole lot has happened, and currently we are at the finishing stage. We are gradually putting forth each pieces one after the other. So I think between then and now, we've installed the windows, we've installed the doors, and currently we are doing plastering and rendering. So you may want to just come in and see how it looks like. Just a minute, please. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is how our living room looks like now. It's been plastered and properly rendered. Okay, let's just go around for persons that will be viewing for the first time. We've gone through this house a number of times. So this is our living room and this is our dining area. In here is our kitchen. Our kitchen is meant to have an island. That one will come up later. Then that's our storeroom area. That's our storeroom area. So away from there is a door that leads to the balcony outside. Yeah. Okay. So this is our laundry. We are yet to screen this place gradually to take shape. Yeah, this is a room, and it's fully en suite as well. So the rendering of this has been done. All right. Okay.
I love this riser. To be honest,
Thank
I
you.
love this staircase. And I've also realized that in most um, duplexes, staircase has always been an issue.
Yeah.
Why so?
Yes. Yes. Because it's only few persons that could actually get the amount of space your staircase would take from the
Okay.
onset. So when you get it wrongly, it becomes a problem. At times persons earmark spaces for staircase
Yeah.
only to get to decking level, and you're discovering that that space you left for staircase will not be enough.
Wow.
Either it's not long enough
It's
or
not
not
wide
wide
enough.
enough, and so it becomes an issue. How do you squeeze your staircase? Then it becomes you now start having problems with having your riser too high or
Yeah.
too steepy and all that.
Yeah.
But from the onset, we're able to calculate the amount of space we need to make this staircase perfect,
Beautiful.
and so everything just fall into place.
Beautiful. What,
So
what
yeah,
entrance?
that's our guest room and the guest convenience. It's
All
a
right.
guest
So
room
that means
there.
downstairs we have two rooms
Yeah, we
down
have
there.
2 rooms
All
downstairs.
right. Beautiful.
Yeah, you could see the spiral effect we had to create here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now we are upstairs. Um, Climbing up. Okay, there's a balcony here, and so from this balcony you could have a good view of your neighborhood
Yeah.
and just relax and have good time in the cool of the evening here. So that is that for here. Let's go to other parts of. Now, this is our family lounge.
Okay. Upstairs, right
Yeah,
here.
upstairs. So the family could decide to just have good time with themselves up here. So the family lounge is quite big. It's bigger than the regular okay size family lounge. A number of persons just put a small space and call it family lounge. After all, it's not going to be in so much use. But for us, we had to make this space big and comfortable. So just in case we have other members of the family, extended family come around, we will not be choking for space. So this is a room, one of the rooms upstairs, fully en suite as well. And we are done with the rendering of this space also. Then there's another room over here, also fully en suite. It has its own convenience behind. We are done with the screening of this as well. We are done with the rendering, sorry, of this. And then here comes my favorite of them all. I love this space so much. You could see the amount of air that comes
Yeah.
and it's just the door that is open.
Just
We
open
didn't
that one.
open any of the windows. You could see the amount of air. Then you can now tell how ventilated this whole space will be
Yeah.
if you end up opening the windows and all that. So that's one thing we also try to achieve to ensure that we get good amount of ventilation in our designing and all that, and there's proper lighting of this space. So this is our master's bedroom.
A walking closet.
This is the walk-in closet area. This place
Somebody is wrong.
is big enough to contain all the
Somebody is
clothes,
wrong.
all the everything for madam and all that. And then again, yeah, here's our here's the convenience for the master's bedroom. This is bigger than somebody's sitting room actually.
Yeah.
It's big. So we intend to put a jacuzzi, then a vanity will be somewhere around there, WC, and then a cubicle as well. So this space is intended to carry everything that brings forth luxury. It will have standing cubicle, it will have jacuzzi, vanity, the WC. So it's a complete package.
Wow, quite,
Yeah.
quite. So I'd like to ask a question.
Okay.
I've noticed that some of prospective clients who also love to erect their structure, they find it difficult to understand that every project has project hierarchy. So, for
Yeah.
example, And before I start plastering my house, what are the key things I need to do?
Okay.
You get the point, sir?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
many people find it difficult to identify this project in its hierarchy. So I'd like you to share more light. Okay,
Okay.
fine. We are done with the carcass, we are done roofing. What's the next thing for us to do before
Before
we plaster?
plastering. Okay. Okay. A number of things would come into. If you check, just move the cameras around. You will see the piping we've done for all of our plumbing works. The same goes for electricals as well. Because these are things that are embedded inside the wall. They are not meant to be seen with your naked eye. So you have to ensure that everything that needs to go inside the wall, you are done with them. So with that, I'm trying to say that you must be sure you have done your piping, that's your first stage of your plumbing works, which is your internal piping. Then your electrical piping as well. You must be sure you have done that also. And then, well, it depends on the kind of doors you intend to install. Yeah. Okay, for security purpose, we intend to want to secure our space. So if you check for this site, we ensure that all our security doors was installed so that our materials, cement and all will be safe inside this space. So you may want to also do that as well. Then the same goes for our windows. We have to install every of our windows for security purpose as well. And well, depends on the kind of door you are planning to install. You may want to do your frame if you are doing, especially if you are doing the local doors that you have to do framework then before doors later. Otherwise, if it's a foreign door like I intend to do here, you can go ahead do your plastering first so that you don't get to stain the doors when you are doing plastering. So after now, I can bring my doors in and have them installed. So by the time you've done your plumbing, piping, electrical piping, install your windows, either okay for this we did transom frameless window.
Okay.
Many persons run away from this window because of
Can we have a view of it?
because of the cost. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can get a good shot from here.
Okay.
It's like the closest to it. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is what we have in every window of this house. A number of persons run away from this
Why, sir?
simply because of cost.
Okay.
It's currently it's expensive, I must tell you, but it's also the best in terms of quality of windows we have around. So I said that would mean that some persons would want to do this sliding window. So for persons like that, they would be okay with doing their burglary proof first and then do the framework before plastering. Then after plastering, they can now come back and do their um, installation of the glass sheets and all that.
So the advantage of this.
The advantage of this is that it has the window itself, it has the burglary proof attached to it, then it has the net. I have not installed the net yet, simply because of the plastering work. If I have it installed before the plastering, in the process of plastering, they'll end up staining it. So when we are done with plastering and screening now, I'll come and install. So these are not just pipes. Embedded inside them is 16 rod. Yeah. A number of persons, in a bid to cut costs, would want to opt for 12 rod. This thing is not just meant to be designed, it's meant to be a burglary proof for security purpose and all that. So you have to ensure that the rod you have running inside them is 16 That way you are guaranteed that this thing is serving its purpose. You get.
Interesting.
So that's like it.
I like to put you on your toes a bit, and it's like the final question for today.
Okay.
Rough sketch. If I want to erect a project like this, how much would it cost? Are you laughing?
This is the question
Every client.
every client wants
know.
to know, and the answer always scared them. You understand? A number of my clients would see a design and they would ask how much I could take build this thing. And I try as much as I can to. I understand why they are asking, because even scriptures say that who wants to build a house that will not sit down, count his cost first, and see if he has the capacity to actually see the process and the process through. Okay, for this particular project, I'm going to say this with a caveat. What I'm saying here now is what worked for this project. Yeah. For your case, it may not be what works for you. So for this, we have done.
I'm sorry, sir.
We have, I'm trying, I'm trying. We have done roughly 25 to 26 million.
To this phase, right?
Yes, yeah,
Including the windows.
including the windows.
Wow, if it's
Around
including the windows,
around 26 million, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
very feasible.
very
To be
feasible.
honest,
And if you ask me, I think that is cheap.
to be honest,
It's cheap in our present day Nigeria. It is cheap.
let me quickly say this. Let me quickly say this. I knew that I actually placed Engineer Edwin on a hot seat. I was not expecting this,
Yeah,
but it's part of what makes me Victor. You get the point. Please note that it depends on first the time you're executing your project.
exactly.
Number two, the location
Yeah.
where which your project is to be what to be executed. There are many other factors.
Good. Let me take it up from there.
Okay.
When I started building this project, I was buying 4-in-1 trips of sand
Yes, sir.
to this particular site for about 50, 55,000.
Okay.
As at today, that same quantity of sand comes to these sites at 90,000.
So you can see the
It has
difference.
increased. I was buying my first 30-ton granite I
Granite.
bought, landed at these sites with, I think, at about 182,000, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 182. As of today, I am planning to buy 30 tons for another of my sites. And the bill they are giving me for granite is 440,000 for that same 30 tons. You can imagine the geometric increase. And, well, that's Nigeria for you. And so, things, when we started, prices of things were fairly cheaper than they are right now. So, if I'm to do something like this, now, starting from now, by the time I put my figures together, it will be somewhere very far from that amount I just told
So,
you. So these are things you have to
so
put
in a
into
nutshell, we're
consideration.
saying that with 28 to 30 million naira,
Yeah, we should be
I
looking
can comfortably
at, yes.
take this project to this extent.
Yeah, if you have 30 million as of today and you want to do something like this to this point, I think if your engineer is prudent enough, yeah, it will work.
Thank you so very much, Engineer Edwin. Thank you,
Thank
and
you very
God bless you
much.
for the beautiful things that you're actually doing for not just the good people of Edo State, but Nigeria at large.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you
sir.
also, all of viewers around the world. Thank you for connecting to our channel. And if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button right about now. And also tune in your notification button. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, sir.